Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 7, verse number 19. O Adam, dwell you and your wife in the garden and enjoy its good things as you wish, but approach not this tree, or you run into harm and transgression. Then began Satan to whisper suggestions to them, bringing openly before their minds all their shame that was hidden from them before. He said, Your Lord only forbade you this tree, lest you should become angels or such beings as live forever. And he swore to them both that he was their sincere advisor. Now, let's just ponder over this a bit, because there's some important lessons for us to learn here. Because Shaitan or Satan or the devil or Lucifer did not only get our parents out of paradise, but he is still affecting humanity today. He pretends he is the friend of mankind, but he is the sworn enemy or arch enemy, right? So when God most merciful created humanity, created Adam and Eve, human beings, all of us got paradise for free, right? Enjoy, stay you and your wife in the garden and enjoy the good things as you wish, but approach not this tree. So it is a very, very simple command that human beings were asked to follow and not to do. Firstly, they were given free permission to do whatever they wanted to do in the gardens. Remember, the gardens are huge, thousands and thousands, a million times bigger than the planet Earth. Absolutely huge. We cannot even imagine them, right? We know the planet Jupiter is 1,000 times bigger than the planet Earth. The sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than Earth. But this garden we talk about, paradise, is trillions and trillions of times bigger than the planet Earth. So the Quran does not mention, it's silent on this point, that how long did they enjoy it. But the point remains that they really enjoyed themselves for many, many, many years. For many, many years, as wonderful and loving partners, as husband and wife. But they had no children, right? So they enjoyed themselves, but they only had one warning or one caution: do whatever you can, except don't come close to this particular tree. Now, as what I mentioned previously, I like to give a simile or an example of the tree, because we will not understand or grasp what the tree is. A tree is actually one of the treasures of paradise. It's absolutely amazing, which we cannot understand. It is not like the tree that we see on earth. So for us to understand the gravity of what this means, think of the tree as a shopping mall. So God most merciful, so Adam and Eve enjoyed all the shopping malls in paradise, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of shopping malls, and they were told, just don't go near this one. Now, there's a curious aspect about human beings and even about children. Let us say you've got a big house, you've got 10 rooms in your house, and you invite a whole lot of family people over for the weekend at your farmhouse, and you collect all the children, they're from 5 years to 10 years, and you tell them, kids, y'all can play anywhere in the gardens, y'all can play anywhere in the house, but room number 7, please don't open room number 7, but y'all can play in any of the other rooms, and y'all can play anywhere in the gardens. So what's going to happen? Initially, the kids will play around in the gardens, and then one of the kids will say, why can't we play there in room number 7? And then they'll all start giving suggestions. One will say, no, there's a spook there, or there's ghosts in that room. Another one will say, no, there's very nice toys there. There's very special toys there. We can't go there. and so on. But their curiosity will overpower them until one of the kids who's brave enough will slowly climb up the steps, slowly go, and the others will giggle behind them and say, shh, 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 and they'll slowly go and open the door. That is human nature. Because the minute you say you can do whatever you want to, but don't go to that door, immediately the brain focuses on that door, right? So the moment they were told not to approach that door, the brain of mankind started to wonder as to why. And Satan or Shaitan knows the concept of suggestions or auto-suggestion. So he started giving suggestions to them in their brain, because something that you repeat often enough, or it is very tempting enough, then the brain starts pondering and working on it. So then he started whispering to them that, you know what? You know why you can't go there? Why? You guys will become angels. They say, what? You say, yeah. And then you live forever. Can you imagine all the pleasures you can have there forever and ever? I know what I'm talking about, guys. I've been here long before you. You can trust me. Trust me. I want the best for you. I know what's going on here in paradise. I know everything. And then he got them out because mankind, in the form of Adam and Eve, broke the command of God, and they were then sent out of heaven. Sent out of heaven, and Satan or Shaitan, because deceiving human beings, he has been condemned to hell. But let's continue the next episode to see what happens now with regard to the future of Adam and Eve and Satan. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.